Oh god, we're almost done. Oh, this is almost over. Finally, people can be so happy that it's almost over. I'm not talking about what I think you're talking about. Or, I'm not talking about what you think I'm talking about. I'm confused. Hey there, people of the internet world, it's Kibatu, and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. So, for a minute or two, I went ahead and rearranged a couple of things. More specifically, I decided to go ahead and arranged it so that I could go ahead and send two people up to Asgard, because at this point, it really doesn't matter too much on who you send, because of certain predicaments and whatever, but I still want to make sure everyone knows you cannot send up Lyceria, otherwise she is gone. She is gone forever and you'll never see her again. So there you go. But, after rearranging a little bit, I went ahead and bought some items, I rearranged a couple of people here, and I still have a few items to use, case in point all those golden eggs that we got. Which, yes, they're going to Valkyrie, because Valkyrie is still very useful. And we also have some skill potions, which... there's no need for them anymore, really. I guess we'll just keep them for now. I guess. Let's see, we still have the holy water. And if I remember right, I made a new item, actually. This. Mental reaction. This is from when I transmuted something. I think I transmuted one of the skills that we already learned. I can't remember which one. Oh well. But if we learned it, I transmuted something else from something else, so there you go. Where is mental reaction? Mental reaction. Character exchanges the immediate to restore charge turn. To restore, please press character. Necessary DME affected. Oh. To restore Oh, okay. Okay. So that's just to try and restore your character, so that you can just get rid of the charge turn and then blah blah blah, good stuff. But I still want to use weight reaction, because weight reaction, it's a guaranteed hit, and it's a guaranteed going through their defenses. I just really like to have it. Just saying. Alright, so everything's set up. Now, like as I said before, I'm setting off two characters into Asgard, because, again, there's no point. You don't have to worry about sending characters up to Asgard anymore, and you can just send whoever, whenever. So, I decided to be convenient with this. The one thing they wanted was a high-level sorcerer with... Let me see if I can remember what they wanted. They wanted a high-level sorcerer with... As soon as I find Shiho. Shiho's at the very end, isn't she? Yes, she is. Okay. So they wanted a high-level sorcerer with undead intelligence, resist magic, and avoid. And just because he has such a high amount of hero value, I'm going to go ahead and send Suo up there as well, with undead, resist magic, and avoid. Just so Shiho has somebody to fall back onto, just so she's not alone up there or whatever. I went ahead and had them equipped with basic weaponry, so they won't be going up there blind. So, goodbye, Shiho. I really like your songs, but maybe you can practice a little more so that you won't have to send people to their deaths. And then I'll go ahead and send Suo. Goodbye, Suo. Your sword attacks were very weird, but I guess you were pretty cool in the fact that you were very dramatic. I'll say that. You were very dramatic with what you had to say when you fought. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. Alright, so that's our two characters. We don't have to worry about that, so we can just go ahead and just continue on our way to the next dungeon, which, by the way, I think I said this before, but those two characters, there's one more character left in the game that we can recruit. But we probably won't recruit that character for a while, so we'll wait until then. In the meantime, I think there's only 2 dungeons left in Chapter 7, so let's see our first dungeon that we are going to go to next. I'll never get used to this music. I'll never get used to this scene. It's one of the last few times we're gonna see this scene. That's kind of sad when you think about it. This journey is almost over. It's really... Oh, for God's sake! Ah, why can't it be over soon enough? Freaking... Damn Darn it! Well, we're pretty strong enough that we could probably handle any monster that comes into this thing now. And I really hope we'll find some actual good items instead of just, you know, moving about in the dungeon randomly. So I guess we're off to the next Cave of Oblivion. Freaking frankety fro. Alright, so Cave of Oblivion. What do we have here? More monsters. What kind of monsters do we have here, I wonder? Do I have somebody's attention? Hello? Hello? I know I have his attention. Come on. So, what kind of enemies are we running into here? Mandragoras! Why am I not freaking surprised? Get out of my face! Lawfer, finish him off.
I stake everything on this single blow. Finishing strike. Justice stream. You have no more reason to live.
Crimson Edge murders everything, with fire damage being up there so high.
They were no match for us.
Just one, so okay, that's not horrible, but Mandragora's here, really? What else is here then?
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Oh, hi!
We have nothing but to fight.
Well, a good chance to look at this thing again. So the harpy that we ran into only once in the whole entirety of Forest of Spirits, we got a chance to look at again. But it's probably gonna die in a matter of seconds, so... Well, we got the item from it at least, so yay! Yay, I guess? I guess.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah, everyone's fine. So we got Poison Glow. Alright. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at some of the spells I have. You know what? I don't try to remember here. Do I teach you anything? No, I did not. So, with Mystina being one of our final characters that we're gonna be using for a while, I think now's a good time to, let's see here. Not guard, not spell. I know it. Did I have a Might Reinforce? No? Time to fix that real quick. So I'm going to remove the Creation Jewel for just a minute so that I can change out Spell Reinforce, Dampen Magic, Sap Power, Sap Guard. Wait. Hold on. Put on the Creation Gem and see what that gives me. Nothing interesting. Well, I'll take Shadow Crystals at least. Poison Crystal, Flare Crystals. That's all good stuff, I guess. Alright. Well, I guess we just can't get Might Reinforced just yet. I guess that'd probably be the only reason that you would want, what was her name? Shiho around, because she had Might Reinforced, I believe. Though I think, Lyceria has Might Reinforced as well. Let me take a look, actually. Equipment. To Lyceria. Yeah, Lyceria had Might Reinforce. So that's another reason why you don't want to send Lyceria then, because Lyceria at this point is the only one that has Might Reinforce. So yeah, if you want to keep using Lyceria for just that reason, yeah, sure, go right ahead. It's not a bad reason, you know, because Might Reinforce is actually a pretty good spell. We'll get a chance to use it once we find a way to use it, so don't worry about that.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Really?
From another world must die.
Ooh. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that line. Neat. Alright. So, yeah, Life Stealers. We remember these guys. I remember how much I hate them. As much. So... Alright. Lawfer.
I stake everything on this single blow. Finishing strike. Justice stream. Did that do it?
I believe it did. Alright, so one more guy down here. Arngrim, No, I didn't think so. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. What a punk. Even this so low, this far ahead in the game at this point by now, these guys are still a pain in the sorry patukas. Like, really. Alright, Armgren, can you finish it off?
I grow tired of you. Finishing strike. Final blast.
There we go. Ugh.
Dead already?
Don't tempt it to come back. It's a life stealer, for God's sakes. It'll just come back. So no.
Is everyone all right?
I don't want that thing to come back. Thank you very much. Ugh. Monsters.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
These freaks look like trouble.
Huh. Interesting. I think this is the second time we've ran into a monster that we weren't supposed to run into for a while. Okay, so we have two lizard men here that are red, or maroon, I guess, and a white sorcerer who also is a very... It looks brown almost, but I know it's a very dark red. Alright, well Mystic Cross should be enough to take him out. If not, then we have a backup plans. Alright, the lizard guys are dead, so all that's left is you. Who's weak to poison? As I figured out, all mages are apparently weak to poison for some reason, so that's nice to know.
Their souls have been released. We have no reason to remain here.
Says you. Says you. Alright, so... We got some items down here. Ooh, we got 3. We got 4. Ooh, what do we got? Iron ore. Nah. Ebony powder. Ruin's Fate. Ooh. And Ring of Learning? Wow. Wait a minute. I think we already got one of those. Which I guess, oh, we got 7 of those. Holy cow, we got 7 of those. I can only convert it to 75 MP. That's... ah, well. Alright. So, then, I guess we'll just climb up here, then. So...
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Poor accursed creature. We must set their souls free.
I don't think I ever heard Miss Dana ever say that. That's new to me. Wow, that must be like when these guys are so low that... Okay, so I don't think I ever mentioned this either, but, how do I say this? Each character has 4 levels of introducing a monster, per se. You know how Arngrim always say, no mercy, or, yeah, no mercy. No mercy is his way of saying, yeah, this is the strongest monster, and it's a really strong monster, you gotta be careful. And then he'll have 3 other words, which is, this won't be easy. No quarter. And then, this will be child's play. Which are levels of, damn, I am completely blanking here, I'm sorry. Okay, levels of how they introduce monsters that they're fighting. The monsters themselves can be really, really weak, so that's when Arngrim or somebody else can introduce them with a very demeaning manner of sorts. I think Yolanda is one of the best, because she just flat out says, Valkyrie, do you even need our help? Something of the sorts.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
Monstrous Vermin. I think we ran into you guys before, did we? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to double check that. But yeah, Monstrous Vermin, they are birds, so I guess we'll just use Mr. Cross to get rid of them?
Mystic Cross.
Ooh, they're all still alive. Ugh. Ah, well. They're not very big threats, whatever. Alright, so like I was saying though, they all have like 4 levels of monster introduction they have. One being a monster that is very dangerous, and one that's monster is kind of dangerous, but you can handle without any too much trouble. One that's that can surprise you, but is very weak. And one that is super weak that you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever because you're so high leveled. And I think Messina just did level 3, which the monster isn't all that threatening, but it can surprise you. And yeah, that's we haven't seen like something like that in a while. Or haven't heard anything like that as of yet. Thinking about it, that might be the first time we actually hear something like that. Well, there you go. That's the first time we ever heard something like that. So I guess that's a good thing.
That was too easy. What's next?
As for their like victory messages, whatever, it's all randomized. Who says what and when, who says what when and such. So it just depends, I guess, like who wants to talk. And sometimes some people just don't talk at all. In fact, I think Arngrim's the only one that actually talked at all during this whole time we've been in here during victories. Well, Lennis has talked a little bit too, but Arngrim has definitely talked the most. So yeah, victory things are a thing. And this Cave of Oblivion was very small, but it wasn't supposed to be big, so Alright, so that's the Cave of Oblivion number 7. And wouldn't you know it, Chapter 8 has one as well. So, there's one more Cave of Oblivion left to take care of, but that's going to have to wait until next chapter, which is just around the corner. As for Chapter 7, there's only one dungeon left. Chapter 7 dungeon, though. It's gonna be a chapter dungeon. It's gonna be a dungeon that's going to be tough. I'll say that. This is gonna be tough. But we'll get to that when we get to that, though, huh? So with that said, this is Gibatu. And until the end of Chapter 7, with one more dungeon, goodbye to you. Laters!